This video is made for mature audiences. Parental discretion is strongly advised. Thank you.
And hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Here we are again, another indie game to take a look at. And today we are bringing you After Death. Now this game has actually been out for several years, however the developer recently did a major update and they posted the key back onto very many of the indie game sites, and I had the opportunity to grab a hold of it. So we're going to be taking a look at it today, and ETA for the playtime, roughly about 1 hour. So this is a what they call a Metroidvania, which is, anybody who's played the original Metroid games or the Castlevania games, platformer, exploration, hostile type situation. You're apparently a lost soul trapped in the body of a skeleton trying to figure out how to get out of the mess you're in, and you have to get help from other souls, power yourself up, and then eventually break free of whatever predicament you're in here. So there's like sound and there's various sound settings. There's also a speedrun mode, I guess, which it gets rid of the dialogue scenes. We're not going to do that. We can change keybinds if we want to. Graphics options. You can VSync it, not VSync it. I actually have the VSync on because it seems to run better with it on. Motion blur obviously turned off. It is a controller game, so make sure you have your controller handy. But otherwise, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I do have a timer set up, so if you guys hear weird beeping at some point, that's just my timer, so I apologize about that. Bleep! There we go. We are on the clock. Let's get to it. Now you can see I've got a test file here, and I've actually got a pretty good test going, but we're going to erase it and start a new file. Okay, here we are. That's us. The little glowy white flame soul thing. And now we are a skeleton with a Wolverine claw on his arm. And yeah, my header kind of blocks it. I'm gonna actually shrink my screen down just a little bit for you guys. I know don't normally do this like in the middle of a stream, but especially when I'm trying to do this later for YouTube. But we're going to do this so you guys can see everything a little bit better. There we go. Now you can see everything a little bit better. I apologize for it being a little off kilter, but at least this way here you guys can see it. So Skull's like, oh, where am I gotta find a way out of here. Alright, so at the top there you'll see like two brain looking things that start life. Fairly straightforward mechanics so far. You just have a jump and an attack. They have a crouch and other few things that we can do. Not a whole else lot right now. So like you say, if you ever played a Metroid or a Castlevania game, and here we meet our first spirit or soul. Actually, I have no idea who I am. I can help you get your memory back. And so this is basically his memory save point. And it's just a save point with the personality. So it saves every time you touch one of them. You get close to it, and it saves. So we have a map as we progress. As you can see, we have a very tiny map. It just shows the position of memory. Later on, you do get a little bit more stuff. Now this beginning part's pretty straightforward. You just basically learn the movement a little bit. Now there's no tutorial in the game, so when you want to jump down, you just hold down and hit jump. And if you can pass through it, you can do it just like that. Now as far as the stairs go, they seem to catch you. So if you want to like get around the stairs, you have to make sure that you go around them a little bit. But they are a good place to catch you. And here we go. A Holy Spirit that isn't a floating soul. I met... And hey, did you meet Mary? Ignaro. I think you can help me open the portal. You want to leave, right? I can help you. And you can help me. And he gives you equipment, so, you know, typical of like a Castlevania thing, you find the altar, you get a power-up. So our attack is powered up now. So it doesn't look like anything except for the fact that it shoots this yellow bolt out. So we have this this skeleton door here. That's the only way we can open it. And here we go, right into the thick of the battle. Everything's pretty straightforward to start with. There's nothing fancy here yet. Just get you used to the platforming and everything and the other stuff. The music's actually pretty catchy. I've got the music turned down a bit so I can talk. So right here we've got like this little like dip here we can't seem to get through. During my test I didn't find a way to get through that. You kind of have to just go around it. Your character jumps pretty decent height. You do get the ability to get more later. These guys, I hate these guys. Yeah, things take multiple hits. So you got this, we call this a glowing column of P. These bars show up when you're not able to progress past a certain point. It's basically there to tell you you're not ready. I haven't run into many of them, but basically it just, you have to meet your spirit here. How many souls are there? You're the hardly third one I met. It's like, oh, somebody who speaks without being a floating soul. Adfectus. I don't know how many we are. Certainly not. It looks like you met Ignaro. And if I can give you some advice, don't open this portal. Any other tips for traveling? Teleport you to any gargoyle such as myself that you've already visited. So yeah, unfortunately, with this particular one, Infectus, you have to find another Infectus. But the advantage of finding him is that, hey, look, his little P things go away. Now we can go explore. Yeah, it tells us, hey, you can go up or you can go down. But the way it hangs out for a second here, I think it expects you to go down. And yeah, you're a skeleton, so you breathe underwater. Now, right now we can't really go past that point, so we have to go this way. And we have another memory. And now we've got this, like, hall of platforms. Now, if you do get hit, you lose about half of a heart or a brain or whatever it is. It seems you can get them back pretty easily just by killing a few things, so... There's no way to apparently, like, walk through there to the wall, so... Most often, the life ups come off of those guys. And there we go, we got a new biome here. Now I find myself in the desert. So yeah, technically we are supposed to go this way. There's another route up a little bit, but we can't exactly go all the way up there yet, so... And I only know this because, like I said, I played the first hour of it. So if you hit the what you would be for the select button, that blue flame is a boss. By the way, so. skeleton doors can be kind of hard to see sometimes. Why do you need gargoyles to talk to me? They're created by the sculptor. They're like catalysts for floating souls. We can use our gifts. Can't the gargoyles be used by all floating souls? Nah, they created a gargoyle specifically for each one. Why do you do that? It's up to you to find out. Yeah, so thankfully, you know, you find plenty of memories, but like you said, finding Effectus and the rest are a little bit harder. Ow. I call those the butt cheeks. They look like butt cheeks. The game feels like it starts out pretty slow, in my opinion. Not saying it's a bad thing. Hey, get back here. Another one! Looks like I'm no longer invisible. Finally over, my name is Fortitude. And many of these small objects, the only a floating soul, I don't really need them. They'll help you survive. Okay, this one is a map. So it kind of like reveals all the map for you. Not the most useful thing, but... I typically find maps in these games not to be the most useful things, because they never reveal everything that you need. But... at least, you know, you do get a map. Can't go that way. Well, I can, but I just end up falling in the water, and don't want to do that. Same thing here. Yeah, water, but... I'm glad we're a skeleton and that we don't need to worry about breathing underwater. Another memory. Also, too, I think memory like actually heals you too. Yeah, so we're getting kind of close to where the boss is. Like I said, the sound design's pretty cool. Graphically speaking, it does remind me of a Super Nintendo game, which isn't a bad thing. I like the Super Nintendo style. The only thing about the game that's like getting me so far is the pacing. I don't know if it's too fast or too slow or what. I can't really tell yet. Can't go that far. So yeah, get back up out of the water here. I tried to duck and I couldn't. Damn it. Right. The controls are a little weird sometimes when it comes to jumping. I don't know if it's the VSync or what, but I just find it to be like a little... I find the input to not quite be right. Momentum's a little on the rough side. I think that's just, you know, them trying to... I think it was just a developer trying to like get the movement right, but they made the momentum a little wonky. Okay, so here we have frozen water, apparently. Come on. I was ducking, you stupid game. Huh. Can't even reach that. And I'm dead. I didn't die before the first time around for quite some time before this, because sometime after this. Here's the boss. You can tell because of the way it looks there. And this boss is actually pretty fun. Apparently they changed this boss used to not have all the sinew and gore on it. Ow. And I'm dead. I died a few times doing this because of the timing. The timing of this is a little rough. Thankfully, you can skip that little scene there. You just have to, like, smash one of the buttons. It's the first time I dodged that. There we go. Thankfully, he doesn't take too many hits. You beat him and get all the health, and then go visit. You go through this little side passage. You usually get like a power up. This armor gives you the ice spell, so there's a little cooldown timer. That gold thing up at the top is my cooldown. So if you're standing over the ice, you can do that. So now that we have Infectus, we have a couple different options. We can keep going. Or we can go back. I wonder what that does. Oh, it opens the door up there. Isn't that nice? You can't go that way. Doesn't look like we have a way of breaking this. So. Leads us back here. If we want to, we can freeze this, but there's no real reason for it that I can tell. Outside of getting whatever that is. I actually never noticed that little red crystal before. Yeah, if we use the ice power inside the water, it doesn't do anything. It's just an attack. Doesn't do any more damage than what we normally do, but it's a nice little, like, you can combo it, so you can go, like, you know, throw the spell and then throw your attack at the same time. Why we need to turn this back to water here, I have no idea. seems to last forever. While we're in the board, so... Hey, there's a door here we can't bust open. So... I think we're supposed to go back to our teleporting buddy and go back to the first area that we found him. So, that's what we'll do. Like I said, you see there, the spell will actually do damage, so... A little bit of foreground for atmosphere there. Yeah, now these guys you have to freeze to get them to go visible. So you can kill them. So you do have to wait for your cooldown to fight them. I find that to be cool, that if you somehow manage to get here without the ice spell, that you're going to die without it. There's the portal. Just like Super Metroid. You have to fight Cred and Ridley. And the other stuff. So yeah, so we basically get like a side-to-side dodge. So it's not an immediate thing, there's a little bit of a delay on it, but useful little technique. I don't want to go this way yet. I'm going to go up. A lot of your attacks are close range though, so you really have to plan your shots. There's another door there. Nope. Can't break through that one either. So apparently there's like another version of the claw or something that we eventually get that lets us bust open doors that are unbustable. There's another memory, so take a look at the map. We're way the hell up here going towards the next boss, it looks like. Now, I can't remember, I think there was like something I needed to get to this boss, so I might be going the wrong way. Dark zone. Oh, I remember these guys. They suck. It looks like when you freeze one bit of the water, you freeze it all. That's why you have to unthaw it with those. So the puzzle, okay, so far I like the theme of the game. I like the puzzles. You don't want to mess with that. I like the theme, I like the puzzle, I pretty much like everything. The only thing that's bothering me is the lag on the controls. There's just enough of a lag on the controls that like it kind of disrupts, you know, a good playthrough. I think if you take VSync off, it might be okay, but and that takes so long because it freezes here. Alright, we can't get up here apparently. This is where we need to get a power up, I think. Where did the floating souls come from? You and me have always been, almost everyone knows each other. Doesn't mean you're all friends, right? Oh, but we have to coexist. Yeah, memory does restore your health, so... Alright, so we found another memory. Where are we at? Yeah, we're really close to the boss, actually. There we go. Oh, I hate this one. Audrey 2 on steroids. The stupid, piranha plant. for piranha plant. Damn it. Ow. There you go. Boss 2 down. And the lava that we don't want to step in because lava hurts. Is that him? I don't know how long he's been here. Incredible, this portal is so well protected. Now we have the power of double jump. I gotta go back the other way, actually. Ow. I'm dead. Lol. No, we start over. I think we have to get the double jump boost again, yeah. Because our memory was before the double jump boost, so. We gotta go through this cutscene again. Like I said, this is more Metroid than Castlevania to me. Even though, like I said, they kind of like lump the genre together. And the next boss is way over there. Way over there. I kind of wish there was an easier way to get around. Sometimes. I hate that it forces you to go through these things over and over again, though. You should be able to... Like, without turning speedrun mode on, you should be able to skip these if you've seen it at least once during the game, even if you've died. Like, there should be something that remembers how you've done it, but I can understand why. Also, even though I've got this game on VSync, it seems the frame drop a lot, so the VSync definitely doesn't work right. There seems to be something below me here. The map. Okay, there's something there. There's actually a couple of passages I've missed, so... Gotta figure out how to get to them. It's okay, I forgot. This is one of those stupid ones you can't freeze it because you can't call or anything. Well, double jump arch on the water is a little bit slow, so. No, can't go through there. There's a locked door there and I can't get through it. Alright. Go this way. Supposed to teach you how to dodge, I guess. Damn it. I'm dead again. I gotta go all the way back again. Okay, so I think the first thing I need to do is, after I get my power up, I have to come back and talk to my memory. So I don't have to go through this again. Because this is stupid. This right here is like completely stupid. I gotta find where memory is. And that's not this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go back the other way. This is stupid. I mean, I get it, but it's asinine that you don't get to start off in, like, the corridor you died in. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, can't go up here. At the very least, like the Castlevania Metroid games, if you died in a certain spot, right, it will at least let you start from not necessarily your save point, but at least someplace reasonably close to it. That was cool. Yeah, controller responsiveness definitely needs to get some work. I'm gonna turn the VSync off and see if that helps. Hello? Can we stop having the stupid... Can we stop having the stupid off-center enemy situation here? What the hell's up with that? mean, I want to get the one thing up here, but yeah, see, that's what we refer to as artificial difficulty. And you put stuff in the wrong places in the game just to make it harder for people to move around. That is actually not good game design, that's peak game design. It's just a way to force you to go in one particular direction because you can't fight enemies coming back the other direction. So a little bit of a knock-on in there. Believe me, I've played platformers for years. That's bad game design. If you can't go backwards as well as going forwards without getting destroyed, yeah, it's not good game design. Memory decided to erase it from his memory. He was too frightened. Alright, well, we have a third teleport area. But I want to go exploring. See, now this right here is going to suck. Now, how am I supposed to unthaw that? Okay. Hit detection's a little rough on this game. Like, the way the enemies hit you does not make a whole lot of sense sometimes. Oh, this is the, I can't go that way, because I have to let the unbox. Yes, I don't mind the game mechanics that the game has, but there's a lot of things that don't make sense. There's just an astronomical amount of stuff that doesn't make sense in this game. And now I can't even unthaw this, so... That's the part I need to go down, but it won't let me unthaw it. Because apparently there's not a way to unthaw it. Without fighting the one guy where he has the advantage. See, that's what I mean about the artificial difficulty of the game. That won't let me unthaw that. So I can't unthaw the water down here without going back through and getting destroyed. So I get to get destroyed by this guy because I have to be able to hit him 4 times and I can't dodge him. So that is just artificial difficulty. That's not game design. That's just laziness right there on the part. key item you need you can't use. Hey, magic spell, I was using it. Alright, guys. Not quite an hour, but you know, that's good enough. So overall, it's a decent game. I mean, it's 5 years old, so it does feel a little dated. It's a little slow. How true is it to the whole Metroid Castlevania vibe? It's very much more Metroid and Castlevania. There's almost... Castlevania, at least, if you died in a certain section, it would start you at the section you died at the beginning of it instead of forcing you back to a safe spot, even the newer ones that I remember. Metroid, kind of the same thing. At least you would start at, like, a given spot. Like, if you found something or whatever, it would start you there. So the memory locations, while they're helpful, they're more of a hindrance than a help, honestly. They're more there to give you fast save point to a boss, not for general exploration. Fast travel, they're in decent spots. I don't think they're in the greatest spots in the game, but I haven't explored very much of the game. The game's supposed to be like 7 to 10 hours, so we've only played an hour. Difficulty is fine, except there's just a couple of cheap things that I feel like are more bad game design than mechanical difficulty. There's a couple things that are mechanical difficulty, like the boss fight with the 3 Venus flytrap looking things. That was mechanical difficulty. That was, that was a well-designed platform boss fight. But like some of the other stuff, like not being able to backtrack through an area, that's just bad game design. Like even with Metroid and with Castlevania, you didn't necessarily go backwards through most of the older ones that this was based off of. You didn't go backwards through a place. Once you were done, you were done. Metroid, you had to go back through a lot. And if you went forwards or backwards, the enemies would spawn according to the direction you came in and not a preset location, which they have preset locations here, which is bad for a game that's just supposed to backtrack through. So, I mean, we're talking about an 8-bit game that had half of the, power that this game has. So, like I said, it's just kind of like just cheap game design at that part. But I said music's great, sound quality's great. I like the graphics. Like I said, I love like retro style graphics. I love the games that remind me of the ones I had the most fun with back when gaming was just gaming, and you could do it, and you could talk to your friends about it and stuff like that. And like I said, it has been on Steam for quite some time now. The original release date was October 5th of 2017, so it's like 2022 now, so it's like 4.5-year-old game. They have done pretty regular updates. I went back and looked at the update. Like I said, this recent one that I got the key for was their Sigma update. It's definitely not an upper tier game in my opinion. Like it's a 7 out of 10 at best. There's just, even with the VSync turned off, there's too much controller latency, and this controller has very minimal latency for a controller. The power-ups are decent. Like I said, there's a lot of very limited usage in the power-ups I've had so far, but overall, like I said, this is a game I would recommend to people, especially if you like platformers. Like I said, some of it's kind of like not really design difficulty, like things just more artificial because they didn't plan how the enemy spawns came out in certain places. So, but yeah, it's $13.99 on Steam. So yeah, guys, go ahead and pick that up if you want to give it a shot. Like I said, I've got mostly good things to say about it. He said there are some things that just annoy me because, like I said, I'm a platformer. I played platformers like by the dozens and by the hundreds. I still do. I still play Ninja Gaiden on the NES. One of the best platformers ever made, one of the most difficult ones ever made. Dark Souls players I know can't stand playing that game because it's too hard for them. And they're talking about Dark Souls. So, but yeah, guys, everybody on Twitch here, hang out. Of course, we're going to go do our usual shenanigans, whatever those may be. Everybody on Facebook, not Facebook. Well, I don't post on Facebook anymore. But yeah, everybody on YouTube. As always, description box below. I've got the links, everything about the game, and also make sure to watch. Jeez, I'm having a bad day today talking, as you guys can tell. Be sure to read my review on Steam later too. After I post a video, I always put a Steam review up. So all my videos, go back, take a look at them. Go to my Steam review, give them a thumbs up. Everything helps out, including like and share this with your friends too. So I'll see you guys next time I have a game. Maybe I'll post some highlights or something else or whatever. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Peace.